has possession. Now Harper. Rodman with a screen on Curry. Pass to Rodman. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 5. Wing shot on the way, and that one's good.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Curry kicks to Green. To the inside. Oh, that's blocked. Harper against Curry. Passes it to Longley. Warriors with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Thompson dishes to Curry. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Three-pointer. And the shot is good. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Barnes against Jordan. Screened by Longley. Rodman passes to Pippen. From deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside Jordan. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry dishes to Barnes. Launches a three, and that one's good. Barnes has got 5. Here's Harper. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pass to Longley. It's tipped. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jordan. True on the 14-footer.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Curry missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Kicks it to Harper. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. And Doris Burke spoke with Steve Kerr. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, and he didn't outright say that he didn't worry about defense here, but it was all about offense for them this game. He said numbers 1, 2, and 3 on our list are getting good looks, good movement, and hitting shots. That's all there is to it. Let's see if their approach works.
Thanks for filling us in there, Doris. Thank you so much. Getting their offense sorted out is the priority here, guys.
And that's what typically drives them. So no big surprise there. They'll be expending most of their energy at the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, they better save some of that energy for D. I don't care how much you score. At some point, you got to stop some people, too.
Now here's Curry. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Thompson's got his first points of the night. Bulls trail by 8. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Longley against Bogut. Back to Pippen. Shoots from 12. That is good. Pippen's got his first 2 points.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
going with an almost entirely new group. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Iguodala in for Thompson. And Green gets it to go.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Simpkins. Kukoc kicks to Kerr. Dishes it to Jordan. That's good. Jordan's got his second bucket.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Curry against Kerr. Now here's Spates. He's tightly guarded. He kicks to Green. From outside the arc, another three for Golden State.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Bulls trail by 9. Outside Jordan. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside Curry. There's the feed to Iguodala. Here's Green, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Kukoc. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And this year they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the second free throw, good. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Iguodala with the steal. And Rush kicks to Livingston. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Bulls trail by 8. And Golden State looking at who they got. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bogut. And it's Livingston in at the point guard. Wennington, that one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a bad miss right there. I mean, you'd like to see him be a little more assertive when he has such good position.
Steps back and fires. Chicago grabs the miss. Pippen dishes to Rodman. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Pippen using his length to execute the finger roll.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Livingston passes to Barnes. They set the pick. The dish to Thompson. Barnes screen on Pippen. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. On the wing, Iguodala. No good with the wing jumper. Chicago trailing here. Pippen with it. Picked up by Thompson. The pass to Kerr. Outside, Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And here are the Bulls now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Feeds it to Kerr. Lots of room. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here is Livingston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. Clock at 6. Here is Livingston, defended by Kerr. Offensive rebound. Bulls trail by 4. He dishes it to Pippen. Back to Kerr. He feeds it to Pippen. Kukoc for 3. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
And you're right there, Clark, because anything less than lockdown defense on him is going to result in a triple.
Here's Pippen after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Pippen kicks to Kerr. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Kerr's got his second bucket.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Okay, fans, now coming on the court are your level balls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
Changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington. Bushler comes in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. And then for Golden State, Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Stephen Curry in for Sean Livingston. On defense, Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Boy, Iguodala did a good job setting that screen.
Bulls trail by 7. Harper dishes to Pippen. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And he gets it to go.
And not much breathing room there. The step-back move gave him just enough to get it off.
Barnes screen on Harper. Curry kicks to Barbosa. Pass to Barnes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Simpkins, he's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Scottie Pippen. Spates checked in for Golden State. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And he's good on the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bulls trail by 6. The drive by Jordan, and it's good. Jordan's got 8 points.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Green with a screen for Curry. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Longley grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Bushler, the pass to Harper. Longley, a screen on Green. Passes it to Bushler. There's the pick. That's good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here is Harper. Pass to Bushler. Here's Jordan. It's Chicago with another bucket. And so it's Golden State with it. Curry dishes to Barbosa. Spates kicks to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Over in the corner, Barnes, just 4 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Jordan against Barbosa. Jordan can't get it to go.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. And stolen by Spates. Barbosa against Jordan. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Spates with a screen on Harper. Here's Curry. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Harper. No luck. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And here's Pippen. Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Longley. And it's Harper in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And, Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. But they've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back.
Here's Harper following the basket by Stephen Curry. And up the court. Come the Warriors on the break. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. And it's 6 points for Klay Thompson. Bulls trail by 4. Harper the pass to Jordan. Puts it up from 12. And that's good off the glass that time.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down on the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Bogut kicks to Green. It's stolen by Rodman. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Longley. Green with the block. Outside Jordan. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Kicks to Iguodala. Back to Curry. To the paint. Stolen away. Poked loose. On the wing, Iguodala. Guarded by Jordan. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Kerr kicks to Jordan. Dishes it to Rodman. Here's the screen. It's Jordan on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. Rebounded by Bogut.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Iguodala. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Pippen, trailing by 5. Kerr kicks to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Thompson. Kerr. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Steve Kerr at the line for two.
The free throw drops for Kerr. Chicago making some changes. Simpkins comes in for Wennington, and it's Kukoc in for Michael Jordan. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Thompson, and it's Livingston in for Curry. And Kerr drops both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Green with a screen on Kerr. Here is Livingston. Again, Golden State.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this hot.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch, Clark, looking very confident right now.
Now here's Pippen. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to Kerr. And there's the feed to Rodman. Rodman sets a screen. It's Pippen with a drive.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. Off the iron that time.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Now, here's Kerr. He has 6. Back to Kukoc. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The 15-footer. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Bulls making a switch here. Longley's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Spates with a screen on Kerr. Livingston dishes to Spates. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Chicago. The Warriors also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. And both free throws good for Spates. Bulls trail by 5. Harper the pass to Pippen. 55 seconds left in the third. Six to shoot. Here's Harper. Drops one in from the wing. Here is Livingston. The dish now to Rush. And there's the pass to Barnes. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pippen for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. So it's the Warriors now. Barbosa with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Feeds it to Spates. Here's Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Warriors lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Rush. And it's Bogut in at the 5 spot. Now here's Jordan. Pass to Longley. 6 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. And it's sent back by Bogut. Barnes kicks to Thompson. And good on the basket. Book it. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Harper. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. Rush dishes to Curry. Thompson in the corner for the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Green inside, Rodman covering. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Out to Kukoc. Again, Chicago.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Warriors leading by 3. Now Curry. The drive by Iguodala, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Here's Curry. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Jordan. He dishes it to Harper. Unloads from 13. Shot is off. Good D by Thompson. And the Warriors with possession here. 3-point lead. Now here's Curry, and the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Kukoc. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Kukoc has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Thompson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Just an amazing game for Thompson. He's got 16 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Chicago timeout call. Okay, fans, now coming to the court are your level Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
Bulls trail by 6. Jordan the pass to Kukoc. Green against Rodman. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Rodman. 20 points for Jordan.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Green with a screen for Thompson. Outside, Green loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 6. Green's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Outside, Harper tries from 16. The Bulls keep it alive. Jordan dishes to Harper. And that is good.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Now here's Curry. .157 left in the fourth. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. 5 to shoot. Here's Iguodala. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Scottie Pippen's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Passes it to Longley. And there's a minute 45 left here in the fourth quarter. Tries from 10. Rodman doing what he does best on the offensive glass. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Pippen. What a move! Pippen showing off some terrific ball handling.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Harper against Curry. Green, the screen. Thompson inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
And it's Pippen missing.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Curry. Baseline J on the way. No luck. Good D by Jordan. It's going to take something special for him to make a comeback here.
And the question, Kevin, is do they have the time to do it and the patience? You'd have to say it's a long shot.
Harper against Curry. He feeds it to Iguodala. Pass to Thompson. Green with a screen on Jordan. 4 on the shot clock.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Another miss by Harper. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Chicago, Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
And the Bulls with possession. Puts up a 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as Jordan presents our player of the game, Klay Thompson. Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. It's Chicago facing the Golden State Warriors.
Ready to go?
And it's the Warriors to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Harper is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. Then it's Longley. And it's Pippen in at the small forward.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Jordan with it. Outside Pippen. To the left side wing. Here's Longley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Longley. On defense, Chicago. Outside Curry. Step back shot. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Dishes to Pippen. From 11 feet away. And that one's good.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. We talked about the keys in preparing for this game. And he said, well, defense is always our first priority. And while we don't want our shot blockers risking foul trouble, having that backstop does enable our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and aggressive. So, Kevin, pressure D and shot blocking, something to look out for.
Terrific, Doris. Thanks, guys. What's your take on that?
You know, I think it's probably the way to go. The defensive approach suits their style and their personnel. So I think you go with it.
Yeah, and you stay true to your identity, and theirs is clearly at the defensive end.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Harper kicks to Rodman. It's Pippen with the drive. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And it's the Warriors' ball. Curry dishes to Thompson. From past the arc. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. Pippen, the pass to Jordan. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he gets the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
The feed to Green. Thompson outside. Green with a screen for Thompson. He kicks to Barnes. To the inside. Green. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
Free throw good, Green. Here's Harper. Pass to Jordan. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Harper kicks to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Up again. Rodman tacks on a rebound +2 with the putback jam.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Chicago trailing here. Jordan dishes to Harper. Bogut against Pippen. It's stolen by Bogut. Thompson outside. Bogut against Longley. Out to Thompson. The shot will not go. Good work defensively by Pippen. And Chicago has possession. Now Jordan outside Rodman. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Pippen. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Pippen's got 6. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Nobody near Barnes. Misses the jumper. Chicago leading. Harper the pass to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. From the top of the key, Barnes grabs the miss. Now here's Curry. The 19-foot shot. It's hauled in by Longley.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Feeds to Rodman. Inside. Takes the turnaround J. Longley can't get it to go. Outside Curry. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Here's Jordan following the basket by Stephen Curry. The drive by Jordan. And that one's good. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Spates checked in for the Warriors. And Chicago also making a switch. Wennington's checked in. Here's Curry. Thompson outside. Kicks to Curry. Now here's Spates. D right on him. And here is Harper. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Down low, Jordan somehow misses the two-handed jam.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here is Harper. Back to Jordan from 20 feet out. And that one's good.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his third basket of the night right there. Warriors trail by 3. Green with a screen on Harper. Over in the corner, Barnes. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Harper kicks to Pippen. Pass to Jordan. Rodman with a screen on Barnes. Passes to Rodman. He feeds it to Harper. Just 5 on the clock. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Some changes for Golden State. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper.
Good. Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here is Livingston, and the wide open shot from Green. And it's off from three-point range. Right side, Pippen. And oh, he jams it right over Draymond Green. Wow.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. And the Warriors with possession here after the Bulls pick up 2. And he gets it to go. Green's got 5 points so far.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Now here's Jordan. He has 6 and stolen by Spates. Iguodala against Jordan. There's Green with the 3. Green missing again.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Iguodala outside. Green, the screen. Spates dishes to Iguodala. Inside. Got a piece of it. Kerr against Iguodala. Kerr the pass to Jordan. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Green with a screen on Kerr. Livingston kicks to Green. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. That's 7 points for Draymond Green. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Pippen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Kerr the pass to Wennington. They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. And it's Spates with the rebound. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. Spates sets a screen. Livingston kicks to Spates. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Some changes for Chicago. Simpkins, he's checked in for Wennington. And Bushler subbed in for Scottie Pippen. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Chicago.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Jordan. 8 points for him. There's a screen. Here's Kerr. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Kerr's got his second basket.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Livingston kicks to Green. The shot misses. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Jordan. 8 points for him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Michael Jordan, 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Green with a screen on Kerr. Speights kicks to Green. Here is Livingston, defended by Kerr. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And both free throws good for Speights. Chicago leading. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jordan with it. He's got 9. The pass to Buechler.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Judd Buechler at the line for 2.
That one is off. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Livingston passes to Speights. A fader. And that one's good. Speights has got 7. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, Both teams trying to get a hold of it.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Chicago trailing here. So for Chicago right now, 2 coaches out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Buechler. Then it's Kerr. And it's Simpkins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the 3 off target. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Buechler.
His second first team. Full substitution. Ron Harper.
Now Curry. He dishes it to Barnes. Screen by Bogut. Barnes kicks to Thompson. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Warriors. Kerr dishes to Harper. Back to Kerr. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Here's Simpkins. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have shot 50% from the line today. 3 for 6. That free throw, no good. Bulls making a switch here. Longley's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Curry. The dish to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. From deep, Iguodala. Another 3 for Golden State.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Outside Harper, screened by Longley. And here's Kerr from the arc. The offensive rebound. Nice D from Bogut.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now here's Barnes. Screened by Bogut. Thompson for the triple. And it's Thompson again missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Iguodala's running. Got a piece of it. And here's Kerr out to the wing. To the paint. Simpkins, no good. Warriors leading by 6. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That one falls. Coming off $80 feed.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Simpkins passes to Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Screened by Longley. For 3, Kerr. The triple, drained by Steve Kerr.
Boy, they're getting a bunch more threes up here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and they're getting trigger happy. You can't win the game with one shot. You've got to vary it up. Challenge the defense.
Yo.
Screened by Bogut. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here is Harper. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nice shot from the wing. Harper's got his first basket of the night.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Iguodala kicks to Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. Barnes has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Yo. Yo. What it do? Oh, shit, hold on, let me switch control. This is about to die. Oh, shit, I got motherfuckers watching the broadcast.
Your sub account, man.
You got to log all the way out, man. To that little main screen, just turn on your PlayStation. I got to look at these messages, man. I got comments, man. I ain't even realizing. I'm just sitting there broadcasting.
And this nigga, I laughed. Kerr was giving them niggas the business.
He giving them the business again right
Jordan
now.
face and everything.
They down
4-3. Then Jordan, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of went off that second quarter. They got about 14 points going in the half. I was laughing. I was watching a little bit of that shit, nigga. But Jordan couldn't carry the team by himself, nigga. And Jordan does not pass the ball either.
You see that, huh?
That nigga come up court and call a play just for himself, nigga. What the fuck? But he was killing Curry, though. When they had Curry ISO'd on that nigga, man, they was killing the fuck out of Curry, man. They was pulling up over that nigga and everything.
That ain't good right
They
now.
kept leaving niggas open like Draymond Green at the top of the key and shit. And, man, they just kept leaving niggas wide open on there.
I'm gonna do a whole 7-game series. I might not finish it today, but I'm gonna do it.
That shit was funny to me, nigga.
That's what J-Mo say. I'm watching on my phone. He just texted.
It's great to hear from you, Doris. It's Pippen with the drive. Can't let the free throw line jump. Warriors.
My dog, you hear me, nigga? What's up, nigga? J-Fo comes. J-Fo LaFleur, a.k.a. Zos.
There's a broadcast of that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
To Wellington. Back to Pippen.
I had to make sure it was legit. I couldn't tell people that Bulls won. I'm like, man, where your proof at? Broadcast.
Dishes to Kerr. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop.
Yeah, the Bulls, I don't know, that Bulls team kind of, that bitch like 2 half quarters could be running with them niggas, though.
From Pippen.
No doubt that is within his range.
That's a
The games were down to the wire, though. It was close right
That's
now.
because of Jordan. Yeah, that was because of Jordan, nigga, from what I seen.
Here's Curry. And 2 free throws.
That nigga Jordan was amazing, nigga.
That's fucking right, man.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers.
So what, you just log all the way out?
Down for the Warriors.
And it wasn't gonna have it on the front of him?
Yeah, you know how like when you turn your PlayStation on, you press X to sign in your account? Or like, you know what I'm saying? You know how like when your controller die and you press the PlayStation button again, it'll like give you an option of which account you want to choose, you know?
And the first one at the line is
All this show was me. All this show was me to create new users.
He has 8 points, and there's a nice number in his
So
assist
you got to go to
column.
create new user and you got to put your sub account information under
A
there.
lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Man, it's tight, man. 96, but we'll never see it in real life, but at least we can run a simulation. Make it sing. But all we got.
His routine, his stroke, it never
I need to write this down. Bulls is down 0-1. I might do this game and then probably do like 2 more tomorrow or something like that.
His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Luke Longley.
Here's Curry.
That shit
He's got
crazy,
9.
man. I was watching the fuck out of this shit at first. I was like, man, this shit kind of going hard.
For real, man. It was going at it, man.
Pippen against Barbosa.
That feel like a real good game, man. They going in on that bitch, man.
Barbosa's got his first 2 points of the night.
I ain't gonna lie, Curry is straight cheese. Right door down going to the goal, nigga.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option. In that
Curry
situation.
is super
If
cheese.
you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all
Can't
the way
relate
to
to
the
no
rim.
nigga, bro. That's how you
16
really
feet
play,
away.
man.
That's good.
That's
in the
bad.
world.
Curry really is a dog, man. Curry really is a dog, bro. Everybody hate on Curry though, man.
Yeah, I hate hating on him, but I can't even hate the
Dime
nigga.
dropping delights is what I call him.
Bro, that meme is the funniest meme ever. I think we was laughing about that yesterday, me and you and them. About fuck Curry and his perfect daddy and his perfect wife and all that stuff, and his perfect life and his 3-point shot. Oh man, this is too funny.
Golden State moving it around. Iguodala. The shot is off. And it's
39-41. See that first game though, I ain't have it on 12-minute quarters though. This one I'm doing it for the long haul, man. Making sure everybody get tired and all that stuff. Let's make substitutions.
Yeah, they got a nice groove.
See the
going
sweat
right
on.
Here's Golden State now.
All right.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Dishes it to Iguodala. The feed now to Curry. Out to the right wing. Here's Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Harper, no good. The Warriors lead.
Bulls out giving it away.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. Bogut kicks to Curry. From the wing. Good, he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 11 points.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Outside Pippen. That's a beautiful jam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important
Boy, that
thing is
Zos
the 2
Jordan, he
points,
ready to come in.
not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Draymond Green comes in for Barnes. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Chicago also making some changes. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Longley. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Rodman. Spates sets a screen. Livingston kicks to Green. Kukoc with the steal. Pass to Jordan. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Jordan against Barbosa. Kukoc grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Pippen, and Jordan has it in the corner. And the Bulls, another three.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Warriors trail by 3.
Oh, that must be. Hold on, fellas. Gotta accept this friend request here real quick. What the? No, not quit. No.
Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. Rush the pass to Spates. Got a piece of it, but he stays with it. 5 on the clock, and stolen by Jordan.
So.
Here's Pippen. Warriors with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside Jordan. Six on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock.
Boy, this is amazing, man.
Now it's a 5-point Chicago lead. And it's Golden State's ball. Livingston kicks to Green. Feeds it to Spates. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. And he knocks down the first one.
Been a good one for Spates. He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Steve Kerr's checked in for Harper, and he can't hit the second. The Bulls leading by 4. Kerr kicks to Pippen. .158 left in the first half of the game. And you see a move like that, Scottie Pippen may be the prototypical NBA slasher.
That's a smooth, old-school move right there.
Livingston kicks to Green. He feeds it to Spates. Golden State moving it around. Barbosa against Jordan. Spates sets a screen. On its way from Barbosa for 2. And he gets it back. Good.
Hit that
Barbosa's got 4 points this quarter. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. A nice shot by Jordan.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Stolen by Pippen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Kerr. That's tipped, but they recover it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the slam dunk by Rush.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Pippen, the pass to Wennington. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Fires for 3. That is good. Green's got 10.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Jordan with Pippen. He's got 18. Iman Green with the rebound. Green's got his third rebound on the night. Fires for Green. To the paint. Here's Pippen. And it's good. Assisting on the play with Jordan. Pippen's got 20.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's the Bulls. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. What can you say? Scottie Pippen, an impressive effort here today.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
Chicago leading by 3. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. And that one's good. 20 points for Michael.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Green, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Green's got 12.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Harper with a screen on Bogut, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Bulls have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit. He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Fires top of the key. Shot is no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Harper up top. He's covered by Thompson. Harper dishes to Pippen. It's Jordan on the wing. Guarded by Curry. The drive by Jordan. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A.
Left his man lunging and reaching for air. That was something else right there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now Harper. Rodman kicks to Harper. Unloads from 9. Another shot. There's big Luke Longley cleaning things up inside.
they should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys, too.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Chicago leading by 3. He kicks it to Pippen. Outside, Rodman. Rodman with a screen on Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Barnes. Left side, Curry to the middle. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors girls.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was intent on running the offense through Jordan. When coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Pippen, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside, Harper. Jordan against Thompson. And they double up Jordan. Outside, Harper. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Jordan.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Here's Pippen. Offensive rebound. Longley. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Warriors girls.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. They set the screen. Curry with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman.
Dennis Rodman. That's his first
Bushler's checked in for Chicago.
Judd Bushler.
Here's Iguodala. Kicks to Bogut. Thompson outside. Barnes screen on Jordan. Back to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 10 points for Barnes.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Barnes against Harper. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Outside Harper. Poked away. Bushler, the pass to Jordan. Can't hit. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. With the teardrop, it's deflected, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barnes. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Jordan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Jordan against Curry. Tipped away. And stolen by Barnes. And stolen by Jordan. The Bulls leading by 5. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Barnes. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Barnes has got 12 points in the game. Barnes has got a nice night underway, shooting 6 of 9 from the floor. Michael Jordan on the wing, guarded by Curry. The drive by Jordan. Soft touch off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The shot by Curry, no good.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Bushler. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Curry with another miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Rodman sets a screen. The drive by Jordan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Andrew Bogut.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? He's got 26 points and 2 steals as well. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
How about the activity of those hands here today?
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Chicago also making some changes. Kukoc comes in for Bushler. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. Warriors trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Here's Rush to the left wing. Kukoc with the steal. Now here's Kerr. The pass to Kukoc. Back to Kerr. He dishes it to Rodman. Clock at 6. Rodman sets a screen. The drive by Jordan. Barnes grabs the miss. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
Plenty of space. And Kerr with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Kerr's got 9. Here is Livingston. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
The Bulls leading by 12. Down low. Here's Simpkins, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it too.
Rodman with a screen on Iguodala. Iguodala with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in the second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. There's the dish to Rodman. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Barbosa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And the Bulls making a change also. Luke Longley's checked in for Simpkins.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
It's stolen by Rodman. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And here's Longley. He has 7. Outside Jordan, just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. With the teardrop, Rodman's shot is off.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Rodman's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Right side, Jordan. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot from the low block. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Warriors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Rush. Andrew Bogut checked in for Maurice Spates. And a change for the Bulls. Pippen's checked in. Both free throws good from Rush. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pippen dishes to Kerr. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barbosa passes to Livingston. Screened by Bogut. to the inside, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And, Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Kerr's shot is good.
Very well-executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Warriors trail by 12. Barbosa up top, guarded by Pippen. Fires from 14. Barbosa's shot is off. Kerr, no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 12. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Tony Kukoc. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Pippen. And it's Kerr in at the one spot.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Up top, Pippen. High post shot. That's short off the rim.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout. Go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Kukoc. They set the pick. Harper dishes to Pippen. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Green, the screen. Thompson passes to Bogut. The drive by Thompson unloads from 13. Nice jump shot. Good.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Jordan, he's checked in for Kukoc. Free throw drops for Green. The Bulls leading by 3. Harper with the ball. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
And Thompson kicks to Bogut. Curry attacking. That's good.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Here's Jordan. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Warriors trail by 3. Passes it to Curry. Back to Thompson. Can't get it to go. Rodman with the defensive effort. Jordan kicks to Pippen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
We've seen Scottie Pippen doing his thing. 28 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
And whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Here's Iguodala. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Dishes it to Jordan. Inside, Rodman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint, here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Pippen.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Great look, but off the mark. Warriors trail by 7. Iguodala, wide open. Good on the triple.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on him with the triple.
Harper kicks to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Right side, Pippen. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And now just a 2-point Chicago lead. And so here is Chicago. Here's Jordan, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics, because this game is still yet to be determined.
Iguodala kicks to Thompson. And it's Golden State with another.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Pippen dishes to Harper. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Iguodala, the pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Pippen. To tie it up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Now Pippen. Now the feed to Rodman. Michael Jordan on the wing. From 15 feet away, the shot misses. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And another three for Golden State.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Bulls trail by 3. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Pippen, the pass to Longley. That's good.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Green dishes to Thompson. Back to Green. Six to shoot. And stolen by Jordan. A floater. That's good. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Look at what Bogut has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Shooting for Golden State, Andrew Bogut. He has 2.
No good on the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Chicago leading. Pippen kicks to Harper. Here's Longley, and so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. And Chicago has possession. The shot's good from Jordan. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Curry passes to Green. Screen by Bogut. Bogut sets a screen for Thompson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Pippen kicks to Harper. Jordan inside, covered by Barnes, and slam dunk by Jordan.
I tell you what, you gotta love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Dennis Rodman, the second person, third team.
Complete domination. What a game for Green. He's got 10 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Chicago leading by 3. Here's Pippen. Jordan up top, covered by Barnes. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. Green against Rodman. 6 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Jordan, and it's Chicago scoring again.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
There's Green with the 3. The shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. Harper against Curry. Harper kicks to Pippen. Outside Jordan. Screened by Longley. And they double up Jordan. Longley with the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Warriors call time.
Inside, and there's Green on the assist by Thompson. 30 points for Draymond Green.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Harper dishes to Jordan. And he gets it to go. Jordan's got 44.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry kicks to Bogut. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 10 points for Bogut. The Bulls leading by 5. Harper the pass to Pippen. Rodman sets a screen to the middle. Here's Longley.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
At the line for the Warriors, Luke Longley. At the line for two.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. Warriors trail by 5. Curry dishes to Thompson from 12 feet out. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 20 points for Steph Curry.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
Now off the inbound. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Jordan's got 46 points. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Thompson. Outside Curry. Down low. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And that's collected by Longley. Bogut. That's no good, but only his first miss in 6 shots. Here's Chicago. They've led by as many as 14 points. Rodman sets a screen. Off the screen. It's deflected. Thompson outside. On the wing, Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Golden State. Ron Harper. 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
This game's finally gotten away from them.
Yeah, it certainly has. I mean, there's not really much they can do at this point.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. That's his third personal foul. At the line of the Warriors, Ron Harper. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Curry kicks to Thompson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. 11 feet away. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Barnes. The tray. Warriors the rebound. And here is Jordan. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car. Say that is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town. Yeah, I've been that. You know I click clack where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the Watt baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringin' 88. I made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. I made you look.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow bringing tragedy.
Hello, fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Chicago Bulls. And it's the Warriors to start out. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Curry in at the point guard. And he gets it to go.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Chicago has possession. It's a three-point game. Rodman with a screen on Curry. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Ron Harper.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Golden State. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I spoke with the head coach for Chicago. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks, Doris. Now Barnes. Following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Thompson with the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Pippen against Thompson. Rodman with a screen on Thompson. Outside, Rodman. And again, it's Michael Jordan. Jordan's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Curry against Harper. 11 feet away. Curry can't get it to go. Warriors on D. Outside Harper. Pass to Pippen. Thompson against Jordan. Back to Pippen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, I love how he absorbed the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Pippen. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Pippen. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Curry against Harper. Here's Green.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Bulls on D. Green with a screen on Harper. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. No luck. And the Bulls going the other way now. Up top, Pippen. He's covered by Iguodala. Thompson against Jordan. Pass to Longley. Here's Pippen. And he gets the jumper to drop. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Curry against Harper. Curry kicks to Bogut. Got a hand on it. Here's Harper. No luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry against Harper. Curry passes to Green. Bogut dishes to Thompson. Screen by Bogut. Iguodala kicks to Curry. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And the Bulls with possession. Outside Jordan. Outside Pippen. Shot from 12. And he nails the jumper. Pippen's got 6.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Curry kicks to Green. And he drops that one in. Chicago leading. Rodman sets a screen. Harper kicks to Rodman. The drive by Jordan, and the layup is good. Jordan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's Pippen. Nice D from Bogut. They've been trailing for a few minutes here.
But you know what? That could change right here.
Curry passes to Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thompson's got 5. And here are the Bulls now. Rodman sets a screen. Here's Jordan. The baseline jumper goes down. 8 points for him.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
To the inside. It's blocked. Harper against Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Rodman kicks to Jordan. And the pass to Harper. Iguodala against Jordan. Longley. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time. And the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses. And it's the Bulls with the ball. 3-point lead. Pippen, no luck. Iguodala against Jordan. Iguodala, no good.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Chicago making some changes. Pennington comes in for Longer. And Kerr subbed in for Ron Harper. And the Warriors also making a change. Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Warriors trail by 5. Curry dishes to Spates. Iguodala outside. Thompson from long range. And it's Green with the jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
No good from Jordan. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And the wide open shot from Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists tonight. Pippen kicks to Jordan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Iguodala the pass to Green. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Spates sets a screen. Golden State moving the ball around. So they take the lead. Iguodala's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here's Kerr. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jordan with the bucket.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Here's Thompson following the basket by Michael Jordan. Thompson dishes to Green. He kicks it to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala up top. And too long on the shot. Chicago with the ball. And Pippen slams it in.
MJ finding his man right there.
The Warriors trail. And Thompson kicks to Green. Down low. Here's Spates. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
2 shots, Johnson. 2.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Simpkins, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Kukoc in for Pippen. And then for Golden State, Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Iguodala. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for Spates. And here are the Bulls now. Jordan kicks to Curry. Kukoc passes to Jordan. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Jordan's got 12 in the game.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Now Kukoc following the miss by Draymond Green from deep to the inside. Outside for Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Ring shot on the way, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Livingston kicks to Green. Pass to Spates. Chicago grabs the miss.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Chicago leading by 4. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Kerr with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Kukoc can't get it to go. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From deep, Green. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
The drive by Jordan. Count the bucket. Jordan's got 16 points.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. Now, 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Kicks it to Kukoc. He feeds it to Kerr. And a wide open look for Jordan. Hits the 3-point bomb. Jordan's got 19 points.
And how about that? Responding to the 3-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Now here's Kerr. Following the miss by Draymond Green. Jordan the pass to Wennington. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Green dishes to Spates. Green the screen. In the corner, Rush with it. Takes a 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Outside Jordan. Softly drops in the floater. Jordan's got 21 in the game.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp. Not much stagnation at all on offense.
And here is Harper looking for his first basket still in this one. We've got Longley. Harper is out there with Pippen. And it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Kukoc in at the 3. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rodman. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Curry kicks to Thompson. Shot from the wing. Rodman grabs the miss.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Barnes against Pippen. To the middle. The kick out to Harper. All sorts of time. That's good. Harper's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bulls.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Bogut down low. Longley on him. Bogut the pass to Curry. Back to Bogut. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Harper kicks to Kukoc. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Now the feed to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Thompson. Here's Harper. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Harper. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Warriors trail by 7. Feeds it to Thompson. Now the dish to Barnes. Curry setting the pick for Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Barnes. And that's now 6 points for Steph Curry. Outside Pippen. On the wing, Kukoc. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Longley. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Thompson.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Longley. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors trail by 6. Curry kicks to Barnes. Thompson outside. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Bushler's checked in for Tony Kukoc. The Warriors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Bushler. Dishes it to Pippen. Rodman sets a screen. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Here's Bushler. 6 to shoot. Outside Pippen. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Bogut. Warriors trail by 3. to the left wing. Screen by Bogut. Curry kicks to Thompson. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
And the pass to Bushler. He dishes it to Rodman. Pippen against Curry. Here's Pippen. And again, Chicago. No good. It's a close game here in Chicago. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Harper. Left side, Pippen fires for three. And it's Pippen again missing. Warriors trail by 3. Curry passes to Thompson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Here's Bushler. Longley, a screen on Thompson. It's Pippen with the drive. Good D by Thompson.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Now, here's Thompson after the miss from Stephen Curry. And here's Barnes for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chicago leading. Now Harper. He kicks to Pippen. Passes it to Bushler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Bushler's got his first basket.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Pippen. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 3. Here's Pippen. Pippen missing again.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Rodman against Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now the Bulls with it. To the inside. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Kerr's checked in for Chicago. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Andre Iguodala. The Bulls have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. Thompson outside. Kicks it to Barnes. Curry setting the pick for Barnes. Thompson makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Bulls making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Thompson's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. The feed to Kerr. Pass to Longley. Outside for Jordan. Rodman against Barnes. Outside Jordan. He's feeling it. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry kicks to Thompson. Spates sets a screen. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Warriors lead by 1. Jordan the pass to Bushler. Outside, Rodman. Curry against Kerr. Longley with the bucket. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Thompson dishes to Barnes. He feeds it to Kerr. Here's Spates. Bushler with the rebound. Here's Chicago. Kerr kicks to Jordan. Here's the teardrop. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 23.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Curry passes to Thompson. Feeds to Barnes. Now the dish to Kerr. Out left to the wing. Spates down low. Covered by Longley. No good from Spates.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Rodman dishes to Jordan. No good. Good D by Thompson. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. The screen from Thompson. Curry attacking. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Curry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. The pass to Bushler. To the left side wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Jordan. The shot from the low post is good. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. That's good. Green's got 16. Chicago leading by 3. Kerr kicks to Rodman. Kerr with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And here's Kukoc. And it's Spates with the rebound. Here is Livingston, defended by Kerr. Here's Spates. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Jordan. 25 points in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Dishes it to Kukoc. Here's Wennington, guarded by Spates. Wennington with the bucket, and the Bulls lead by 2. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Just 5 to shoot. And Rush kicks to Spates. Here's the 3. Livingston, no luck. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Rodman. Oh, that's blocked. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Floats one, and it's Jordan with the rebound.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
To the inside, and Jordan slams it home.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Jordan with a good game. He has 29 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Chicago leading. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Here's Rodman following the basket by Stephen Kerr. Offside Pippen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Pippen's got 12.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
To the paint. Here's Bogut. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Second free throw, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Jordan dishes to Pippen. Back to Jordan, and stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. Tries it from 9, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Curry. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Pippen against Thompson. Michael Jordan on the wing. 33 points for him. And that one's good.
The D on him has to be airtight, guys. You got to get into his airspace. And that was far from it.
Harper against Curry. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. The Bulls leading by 5. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Rodman with a screen on Thompson. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. The drive by Jordan.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Open jump shot off the mark. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 14 points for Klay Thompson. Thompson's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Just 3 misses, shooting a terrific 67%. Screen by Longley. Pippen kicks to Harper. Shot clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Here's Barnes. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogut. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Bogut drops them both. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Harper the pass to Rodman. It's Pippen with a drive, and it's sent back by Bogut. To the middle. And the dunk by Jordan.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Outside Harper. He dishes it to Jordan. Down low, knocks it loose. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. Pass to Curry. Here's Green. Great D that time from Jordan. The Bulls leading by 3. He kicks to Pippen. Back to Jordan. One-on-one fast break. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Iguodala. That's 12 points for Steph Curry.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
And that's his 4th TO here of the quarter, wasting far too many possessions in this game. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman. Iguodala dishes to Green. Over to the wing. Screen by Bogut. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Barnes for the lead. And Jordan sends it back. Chicago trailing here. Outside Harper. Kicks it to Kukoc. Pass to Longley. It's stolen by Bogut. Green against Pippen. On its way from Curry for 2. Finds himself wide open and drills it. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now here's Iguodala. Following the miss by Michael Jordan, Iguodala kicks to Green. Screen by Bogut. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Jordan. 5 to shoot. Here's Curry, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He's got 14 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Harper. And the Warriors also making a change. Rush is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Kukoc pass to Kerr. The feed to Jordan. Outside Pippen. There's a good screen. Curry against Kerr. And again, Chicago. No good. Warriors leading by 5. Curry kicks to Green. Now Iguodala. 9 feet out. Green dishes to Iguodala. No good on the triple.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Kerr, the pass to Kukoc. Curry against Kerr. Here's the screen. Out to Kukoc. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Green. 19 points in the game. Stolen by Pippen. He feeds it to Kerr. There's the dish to Jordan. Inside. Outside for Pippen. 4 on the clock. Launches a 3. But they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Michael Jordan.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Green with a screen for Curry. Right wing, Bogut kicks to Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got 21.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now here's Kukoc. Pippen, the pass to Wellington. Outside Jordan. The shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Jordan's got 41. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala dishes to Bogut. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Kerr. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Tipped away.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Curry kicks to Iguodala. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
One of the stories here is Draymond Green getting it done today.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
He's checked in for Wellington. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Barbosa comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Bulls trail by 5. To the paint, here's Jordan, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again. My, oh my. Got me thinking back to my days.
Oh, yeah, right. It does make you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, speak for yourself, because I could never throw it down like that, but I will say it sure looks fun, doesn't it? Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Outside, Kukoc. And they double up Jordan. Kukoc kicks to Pippen. Clock at 6. Kukoc passes to Jordan. Fires from 18. Not enough on that one as it misses.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Rush gets the bucket.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Kerr kicks to Kukoc. Feeds to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Down low. Kicks it out to Kerr. Here's Kukoc. The good-looking shot from the wing. Kukoc has got 4 points in the quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here is Livingston. That's good. Livingston's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Kerr kicks to Jordan. Outside, Kukoc. 46 seconds left in the third. The 15-footer. That one wide left.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Spates with a screen on Kukoc. And Barbosa has it in the corner. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Kukoc dishes to Kerr. Rodman sets a screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Livingston. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Warriors lead by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Warriors leading by 8. Harper is out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Longley. And it's Kukoc in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Bulls trail by 11. Harper with the ball. The pass to Kukoc. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. He's feeling it. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Dishes to Harper. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Shoots from 8, and he gets the bucket. Jordan's got 45 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Livingston passes to Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the 3-point shot here.
The defense has no answer right now. Even when they've gotten a hand up, it has not seemed to matter.
Here is Harper. He dishes it to Kukoc. Pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. The tray. It's rebounded by Golden State.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on them now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That's his 4th personal foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line for your Bulls, Luke Longley. 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Both good from the line that time. Warriors leading by 12. Screen by Bogut. Curry dishes to Thompson. He kicks it to Bogut. 5 to shoot. Back to Thompson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Chicago ball. Chicago timeout call. Okay, fans, now coming up the court are your Lovables. Make some noise and cheer them on.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys, we'll see if the pep talk gets them going.
Pass to Kukoc. It's Jordan on the wing. 13 feet away. Kicks it to Harper. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Down low. Here's Kukoc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Iguodala. No good. And it's Chicago the other way. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Now here's Kukoc. And Thompson sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Clock is at 3. Here's Harper. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Warriors leading by 10. Outside Curry. Pass to Barnes. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Barnes has got 7 now in this quarter.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pippen against Thompson. Pippen, the pass to Kukoc. Here's Jordan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jordan's got 47 points.
He's showing great leadership here, willing his team into this game with his performance, doing everything in his power to cut into the lead.
And that one's good, Barnes.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Curry against Harper. Outside, Kukoc. Iguodala against Jordan. Pippen for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by Jordan. It's Iguodala with the drive. It's blocked. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And so here is Golden State. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Barnes, and another basket for Golden State.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Jordan's shot is off.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Now here's Curry. Back to Barnes. The baseline J. Kukoc grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 15. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Back to Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 5th assist in this one.
Wow, and how huge has he been today? Really just giving his team a nice lift.
Yeah, and he's kept them close enough to be within striking range. I mean, the deficit would be much larger if not for the efficiency of his play.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in. Warriors leading by 13. And here's Thompson. Screen by Bogut. It's Thompson off the drive. 5 on the clock. Pippen against Thompson. Now Pippen. Inside. Jordan kicks to Pippen. Takes a 3.
Bulls foul called. Luke Longley. That's his 4th personal foul.
Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And there's the feed to Curry. Green, the screen. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. The rebound by Pippen. Pippen's got 4 rebounds in this game. They get it back. Here's Harper. Great D that time from Green.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Dennis Rodman. That's his 1st personal foul. At the line for the Bulls, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. Here's Harper. A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
Key is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
And Clark, I agree. The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Rodman sets a screen. Pippen kicks to Jordan. 5 to shoot. To the inside. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry against Jordan. Outside Curry. Barnes against Jordan. And he drops it in from the low post. And that's 18 points for Barnes.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Jordan. He feeds it to Rodman. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bogut's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 16 points for Klay Thompson. Bulls trail by 18. There's the dish to Jordan. And stolen by Barnes. Curry with it. Green, the screen. Bogut with the screen on Pippen. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? Really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Green. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Jordan the screen. Left side Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Money from the wing. Now here's Curry. Screen by Bogut. Curry dishes to Green. Bogut sets a screen for Green. Feeds to Bogut. Back to Green. 17-foot shot on the way. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots. Jordan kicks to Rodman. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing. Harper. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Warriors leading by 18. Outside Curry. Barnes against Pippen. Screen by Bogut. Barnes passes to Curry. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
2.
At the line for the Bulls, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Rodman. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Michael Jordan. And both free throws good for Curry. Bulls trail by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Stephen Curry. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss.
And sometimes he can hit that deep three, but it's not a high percentage shot for him.
Yeah, even for him, that's out of his range.
Here's Simpkins. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Outside Curry. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.